life? Oh
My eyes are on fire, dude.
Oh, I bet.
What's up, guys? All right, so we are on another job site, and today, forestry mulching. Boom. So as you can see, we already got a good start. We're going for a couple hours, and J-Bob's trying out our new Forestry Mulcher. He is psyched. So we upgraded our machine. We just picked it up this weekend. 140 horse Gyrotech, Gyro Track, something like that. It's a dedicated forestry mulcher. Check this thing out in action. So this project is about 1.1 acres of bush, maybe 1.2, somewhere in and around there. Anyways, he wants to have a usable field. The bush is just sitting here and he's not really doing anything of it. So we're gonna clean it all up for him. Next year, he might have it backfilled a little bit and plant some new grass. So that might be another project here in the works. In the meantime, we're gonna clear up all of the brush that's kicking around. This is the maiden voyage for our new forestry mulcher. It's a dedicated unit. So what that means is that the unit is designed specifically for taking care of bush and forest. It's not like other machines like the one we were using before, which was an actual skid steer, and it had a package, so to speak, that Cat offers for forestry mulching. It's really an entry level or a baby size forestry mulcher. It did the job and it got us by, but now we've upgraded to a dedicated mulcher. So this machine has more hydraulic horsepower and a higher hydraulic flow. So what that means is it can run a more powerful mulching head and it won't get bogged down all the time. It also has built-in cooling to handle the stresses of forestry mulching. So forestry mulching is a very demanding task for any piece of equipment, and it creates a lot of dust and it creates a lot of heat, both not very good for equipment. And so this machine is dedicated for that task, and it can handle all the cooling and dust issues. Whereas the Cat skid steer, although there's a package attached for it, it's not designed to be used all the time doing that task. So it requires a lot more ongoing maintenance than this mulching machine does. Orange trees mean goodbye. So homeowner painted these orange. Basically he set up like a line of what he wants removed, and then everything else stays. This thing is a tank. It is a tank. It is built to go through the bush. Look at all the protective guards and everything on it. You can see he just mowed down like 5-6 dozen trees. The machine doesn't even bog down. So that's the difference in capabilities between a dedicated unit and a skid steer unit. And you can see all the roll bar protection on this machine. Up high, everything is screened and tied off. Everything's heavy duty bumper. So that back bumper right there, bumper is a reservoir for the hydraulic oil. So because that bumper is the reservoir, there's a couple good things. First of all, it's very heavy duty steel, which means it's very durable. The other thing though is, because it's heavy duty steel, it acts as a heat sink. So it helps to regulate the temperature of the oil. The other thing you'll notice is on the top roof that is where the cooling is for the hydraulic oil. So there's an intercooler in there, up above the engine, up above the cab, away from the heat of the engine, and that's going to keep the machine running cooler. And this is what I mean by it's able to handle the stresses of forestry mulching. There's a little owl. The other thing you'll notice, I'll take you through it, is the mulching head is a little bit different. So this head it's still a drum mulcher, but it has knives on it. And what the knives allow for is it's more of like a wood chisel. And so it chisels away at the wood when you're processing it. This allows it to get finer materials and it doesn't bog down the machine as much. So I'll show you what some of that mulch looks like. So here's a perfect example. This is the type of material, stuff like this. That's kind of what you're looking at when the machine has processed the material. Here's a little bit more, there's more vegetation here, you get a better idea. Nice clean mulch. Great cover for the ground. It's nice and clean to walk on. It's nice and clean, keeps all the weeds down. And it looks, I mean, look at that, that's nice finish.